All right, so this is what we're working on today, guys. Got a mobile job. Show you my truck's all set up there. And what we got here is these pins on the back of this. They're all loose, so he just wants them welded on permanently on each side. We're gonna do the same thing over here to this one. Weld it. We'll probably put some weld over here and over here. And if you remember, for you regular viewers, this is something that we fixed earlier in the year. And I'll go over all my settings and everything with you and show you what I've got. So you can see how that works right there. So we'll just have to make sure that we have these lined up pretty good so that that fits on there nice. This one looks a little more tighter than the other. And we're also going to do the back side, but we'll do the back side welding out and grinding after we get the front tacked on. Turn on the gas. Choke it. Alright, for this I'm going to use my Yes Welder and get this thing set up, and I'll run you through the setup process. Alright, so we press the home button and then we pick stick, and then we select our rod. I don't know if you can see that, it says 6X. We're going to be using 3/32 70/18. There we go. We'll set it for 1/8 inch, arc force of 5, hot start of 5. Yeah, that'll be good. We're at 90 amps. And like I said, I'm using Lincoln Electric 3/32 70/18. 6011 would also be really good on this too, because of the rust and whatnot. We may end up doing that on the backside, I don't know. There. I'm gonna weld on the back side of this. I got the front all done. I don't know if that got on camera or not, but got the front done. Now I'm gonna go over the back with some 1/8 inch 70/18, just because it's super hard to get in there. It's all rusty. And this 7018 is, I'm sorry, 6011 is so good for that. Burns right through rust. This isn't a structural component, so it really doesn't matter. It's just to give a little more security on this part. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah, just put it down to 85. There, that'll work perfect for that. Nice. Yeah, this side's done. We'll go set up on the other side now. You can see how problematic this could be if these are all floating around and you can't get the pin through it right and everything else. Oh yeah. Yep. This one, it feels like we got to hold it up just a little bit off the bottom. And since we already started, we're finished off with 6011 over there, I'm going to tack the backside with 6011 and see if we can get this looking pretty good. All right, here we go. Pretty low amperage to start this rod on though, especially hold it with one hand and try to arc it. All right, let's try that. Yep, perfect. $6011 is perfect for this because I can't really get in there. There. That's it. Done. I'll chip it and show it to you. It does suck getting old. a lot of work getting up. And that's it right there, guys. All welded all the way around and on the back. We'll shut her down. And there it is. Four on the back. All finished. So this is how I keep my truck set up all the time. I don't keep my welder in the back, I keep it actually inside the truck. And I actually got to do some maintenance because you can see how nasty this lens is right here. They're getting pretty tired. So if you want to see how I got my stuff set up, I've got this whole tote right here. This is just for clothes and gloves. I like to keep everything in totes. This is all grinding discs. Need a fire extinguisher. And I've just got a bunch of grinders and cords and MIG gun whips and lots of clamps and lots of welding wire. I keep it organized for me and it works really well. You can see how I've got my toolbox held in with some turnbuckles and some all stainless steel hardware. That way I don't have to drill down into the bed of my truck. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, if you guys are going to be running a generator and running your welder off them, make sure that it has a THD that's lower than what the manufacturer requires on your welder. What that refers to is, for example, this welder has a THD of 5%, less than 5%. So that is basically a measurement of how clean the power is that comes out of this generator. And from my understanding, anything under 5% is considered very clean power. So if you're going to do it, just make sure that your welder puts out clean enough power so that it doesn't end up frying your inverter welder. One other thing I wanted to mention to you guys that are just starting out, if you're going to charge, you have to have a bare minimum, because something like this on this job, obviously you saw how small of a job it is. There is more setup time involved in doing a little small local project like that than there is actually doing the project. So you need a minimum fee. So for me, I do a 1 hour minimum. If I'm gonna go to a customer's house or a customer's job site and it's local within like 5 miles of my home, I charge a minimum of 1 hour setup fee. And the great thing about smaller jobs, guys, is that not a lot of people are doing them. So that's like a nice niche for you guys just starting out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. New videos every Friday. So until next week, I will see you then. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.